I didn't want to just dig into the Niners off rip because I know sore subject Niners fans, just losing the Super Bowl is a pretty shitty situation. Trust me, been there. But with the Niners, for the people that are going to immediately jump to, see, Purdy's a fraud. I knew it the whole time. That's so lazy, because if you're waiting until, see, he lost in the Super Bowl in overtime by 3 points, I knew he wasn't good the whole time. Come on now. Come on. Come on. How lazy can you be? If you watch that entire game and say that Brock Purdy is the single reason they lost, I don't know what to tell you. However, the place that we should all have our attention pointed to is a Mr. Kyle Shanahan. Because, goddammit, you're the one who keeps choosing these limited quarterbacks that you think that your system can magically fix up and turn to superstars. I want to go through the last 5 years of the 49ers, right? This year, Super Bowl loss. Last year, conference championship loss, Brock Purdy's elbow. Can't do nothing about that. Year before that, conference championship loss to the Rams, where they had a 10-point lead in that one. Missed the playoffs altogether the year before that. Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt. Super Bowl loss the year before that, another 10-point lead. I don't like leaving this off his jacket. Blowing the 28-3 lead to the Patriots when he was the offense coordinator for the Falcons. So in big games, I feel like we have a pretty decent sample size to say that Kyle Shanahan at this point in his career has shown us who he is. Now, granted, he's 44. Kyle Shanahan's pretty damn young. I know he's been in our lives for quite some time, so it feels like more. But he's a pretty young guy, so this isn't me saying, throw Kyle out with the bathwater. He'll never win the big one, because we don't know that. Hell, Andy Reid went to 5 NFC championships when he was with the Eagles and didn't win an actual Super Bowl until Patrick Mahomes showed up. But there is something with this Niners team, with Kyle Shanahan, where it's like, all right, how often are we going to hit our head on the ceiling before we either break through or fall all the way back down to the floor? Because while everyone important is re-signed through the next year, you're going to have to pay Brock Purdy eventually. Right now, you're skating with the whole we're paying him $800,000 a year, which everyone's acting like is pennies. It's not. Brock Purdy's fine. He's not broke by any stretch of the imagination. He's just not a multimillionaire. He's fine. And I'm looking ahead to some of the things they're going to have to fix this offseason. They have $570,000 going into the offseason. Pretty much all their depth at D-line is gone going into the free agency. Chase Young's up, Clown Farrell's up, Randy Gregory's up, Javon Cleanlaw's up, Sebastian Joseph Day, Kevin Givens. That is, 6 defensive linemen that they're just going to be gone, which leaves them with 3, with Nick Bosa, Armstead, and Javon Hargrave, who are their 3 best. But if you play that 4-down lineman system like they play, and they're asking a lot of that D-line every single down, you need a rotation. You need some guys in there. And as we saw this year, you can't just throw anybody in that system and make the shit work. That's not how it goes. And as we saw, they're going to be without Dre Greenlaw for a little bit of time there, so they're going to have to figure that one out too. Offensively, Trent Williams is not getting any younger. John Feliciano, who in my opinion is their best offensive lineman, not named Trent Williams, is also up in free agency this upcoming year. And this is, if you want to make the Brock Purdy's the reason they lost point, this is the one way you can make it. If this Super Bowl taught us anything, if there's a lesson to be learned in all this, having a great roster and a B-plus quarterback can get you to a Super Bowl in today's NFL. If you want to win it, you need a dude. You need a guy. Check this out. The last quarterbacks to win Super Bowls have been Patrick Mahomes twice, Matt Stafford, who at that point in his career was an A+, Patrick Mahomes again before that, Tom Brady, Nick Foles' greatest month of his life, Tom Brady again. Which one came first? The ghost of Peyton Manning and Russell Wilson were the last time you can have a meh quarterback and win a Super Bowl still. So we're going all the way back to 2015. Almost. So for the past decade, it has been widely known you need a capital D dude to win a Super Bowl. Will Brock Purdy be a dude eventually? Maybe. We don't know. We don't know that yet. He's yet to play 2 full seasons of football. He could still evolve into a dude. I still believe this is the worst version of Brock Purdy we're ever going to see if he's this good this early. But if it comes to a point where it's time to make him the highest paid quarterback in the league, which his resume will warrant that, if he has a season even close to this one by the end of his contract, yeah, that's going to be what the contract demands. But if not, they're going to have to make a move and upgrade. And if they really want to go for it with the roster they have now, it's harsh. It sucks, but that move's probably going to have to come this offseason because you got to go for it, man. All right, I think that concludes our Super Bowl talk. Again, I don't want to do too much shitting on the 49ers because Niners fans, I know, that shit hurts. Like, the last thing you want to hear is some asshole on the internet telling you all the reasons why your team is awful.